Greetings, cannabis friends. I just finished curing a small batch of high THC RSO, and I wanted to give a little update on it. So, like I said, I just finished curing the batch. It takes about 5 days from the point that we extract, and then there's a 5-day curing process after that to get the actual finished product, and then we package it into different, formats. This batch put into some of these 10-gram syringes. Sometimes we'll put them in 1 gram. This time we did 10-gram syringes. And then I'm also going to do capsules with this batch. Typically we do tinctures, but I haven't done capsules then since before the scamdemic, since probably 2018 or 2019 it's been. So I'm excited to do capsules. I just keep on forgetting to do the high THC capsules because we always have the high CBD version of, in capsule format, and it is the most popular product, the 50 milligram capsule. And so I don't know why I always forget, but so the tinctures is what I typically have with the high THC RSO and or the syringes. And so like I said, I'm excited to do the 50 milligram capsules, and I wanted to just give a little bit of information about them. Okay, so well, first off, the 10-gram syringes. These things are cool, and I feel that they are for more experienced users of RSO, or maybe even more old school users, because this is how it typically came in the past, right? But it's hard to do an exact measured dose. You could try to, read by these lines in there, but they're hard to see because the oil's so dark. And then after you use it once, then the oil could settle and dry out, and it's super sticky, and you press and push out too much. So it's hard to get an exact dose. You're always guesstimating, and a lot of times you'll push out too much and you can't get it back in. So it can be frustrating. And if you have a condition, you don't need to be more frustrated just because you're trying to take your oil or whatever. So that's why I put it in the tinctures and capsules for people, because it's easy to get an exact measured dose. You want 50 milligrams, do this many drops or take one capsule. You want 200 milligrams, you want 1,000 milligrams, take this many capsules, this many drops or whatever, and this many times throughout the day, and you're good to go. Super simple. So you could just worry about your health and getting healthy, and then maintaining your health once you do get healthy, right? So with the capsules, though, when I say 50 milligram capsule, it's not 50 milligrams of THC in there. It's 50 milligrams of the RSO. Okay, so typically when I extract RSO, whether it's high THC or high CBD, it's about a 65% on average. Sometimes a little more, sometimes a little bit less. Right in there, and typically right on the button, like 64, 65%. And there's about 5 to 7% more in other cannabinoids, because there's like with a high THC version that like this is, there might be like detectable amounts of CBD, CBG, CBC, and even CBN, right? And typically those combine, those 4 other cannabinoids, the CBD, CBG, CBC, and CBN, they will be about 5 to 7% more. So like if there's about 65% on average of THC and about 7% more of other cannabinoids, there's an average of 72% total cannabinoids in the oil. Okay, so a lot of numbers and everything like that, but just as an example, with the 50 milligram capsule at 65% THC, that's 32.5 milligrams of THC in the capsule, right? So a 50 milligrams of RSO in the capsule will have about 32.5 milligrams of THC in there. So that's like the psychoactive part, and that's what you could expect from that. Okay, so just wanted to be clear with that, because sometimes people get confused, and there's other components in there. There's the other cannabinoids, there's flavonoids, there's isoflavones, there's terpenes, there's chlorophyll, there's a bunch of other components inside the oil besides just the THC or just the CBD, if it's the high CBD version, right? There's all these other components, and they all work synergistically together to have a beneficial result. Okay, and if and if you remove some, or whatever, or try to have higher amounts of one, then you're compromising others. So that's why we just go with natural whole plant extractions. We don't add or take away from it. It is what it is. We get awesome starting material, the flower, and the whole plant material, and do careful extractions to keep the components in there, in the finished product. The healthful components, meaning the cannabinoids, the terpenes, flavonoids, isoflavones, etc. Okay, so that's my update. I'm gonna when I finish with the capsules, I'll probably do a video showing the capsules and stuff like that. But again, we just finished a new batch of RSO, and always excited when I do a new batch, especially with the high THC version, just because I love it so much. So again, this is Al Renton with Cannabis Friends and 420 Buds, where a friend with weed is a friend indeed. Thank you, and have a beautiful day. Peace.